Okay, so a big part of the way I've been able to keep off the weight, stay in shape throughout this journey that I've been on is cardio. And I do right now 3 days of cardio and weightlift. And I try and use the two of them combined to help me, lose weight and retain muscle. So the weightlifting days are going to be days where I'm trying to grow muscle or at least maintain where I'm at. Especially when I'm trying to lose weight, I'm gonna put more emphasis on doing some cardio. And there's a couple reasons that cardio is so important. One, it's so important for your heart, for your health. Doing some form of physical exercise, playing a sport, going for a run, bike rides, all that stuff is really good for you. And I think we all know that. Some people are really scared of doing cardio though when they're weightlifting because it's like, oh, is it going to eat all my muscle away? Well, the reality is, unless you're doing like 300 or 400, like if you're running marathons, yeah, that's probably going to make it hard for you to grow muscle. But I, up to this point, had been doing two different forms of cardio. I like to go for bike rides in the summertime when it's warm, and I prefer going on the elliptical because the elliptical is the most efficient way in the gym to burn calories because you're moving with your hands and your feet. Sometimes I'll walk uphill, but most of the time it's elliptical. One of the problems that I have is I don't like doing the elliptical all that much, and especially when I'm getting into doing 40 and 50-minute cardio sessions, I get bored, and that's why I like to go for bike rides sometimes. Cardio isn't always going to be fun, but for you to be able to stick to something, you need to enjoy it. You have to enjoy it. It has to be something that is enjoyable for you, and just staying stagnant on a cardio machine is not always fun. It's necessary sometimes, but it's not always fun. And so what I've started doing is I've started getting into running. And I used to run a long time ago. Used to run because I thought that was the way to lose weight. I actually used to be a terrible runner. In elementary school, I couldn't run a mile. I was so bad at running long distances. We used to have a PE field where we'd run 3 laps was a mile, and I could maybe get around 1 lap and then I'd have to walk. And I was really bad at it until middle school. My mom forced me onto a Couch to 5K program, and that changed everything for me because I was able to actually run a mile, but not only that, I was able to get up to a 5K. But I've never been like a great runner. I've always been mediocre at most fitness things in general. But I've been doing, at least 150 to 200 minutes of cardio a week, plus 3 days of weightlifting. I'm doing a lot of exercise.
What I've been doing as I've gone is continually every week, like pushing for more. One of the things that people say is like, oh, if you run a lot, you're going to adapt to the running and you're not going to burn as many calories. And that's kind of true if you don't progressive overload. And what I mean by that is, okay, so my first week running, I don't want to kill myself, I'm only doing like maybe 5 minutes on and 5 minutes walking, 5 minutes running, 5 minutes walking. Second week, I'm upping that to like 7 or 8 minutes running, 5 minutes walking. When I was on vacation, I did 2 days of 10 minutes on, 5 minutes off, 4 times. And then the other 2 runs I did on vacation were only like 20-minute runs. And so they were like 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off again because it's just tired and all of the sun. But today I'm upping it to 11 and a half and 4.5 minute walking. And it gets harder and harder every time. But it's just like weightlifting where you want to put on more weight. You want to run more distance because that helps you burn more calories. And yeah, at some point it's going to be easy. And I probably will plateau, but today's not that day. Let's just get back to it.
Something for me that is hard with bike riding or a cardio machine is I can't take it with me. I don't have these things at home, so I have to go to the gym or I have to be in the vicinity of my bike to go on a bike ride. I actually wanted to pick up running because I was hoping to have something, a form of cardio that burns a good amount of calories that I could do continuously. So we're just about to go on vacation and I'm planning ahead here, and I want some form of cardio because I don't want to stop exercising just because I'm going on vacation, because I don't want to lose progress. I don't expect to make progress when I go on vacation, but I don't want to lose progress either.
We're out here in Holden Beach having a grand old time. It's gonna be almost 100 today. We figured out how to stay cool in this whole thing. Oh, you're gonna jump with me? Look at the camera. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Go, jump, jump, jump! Oh! Woo! Your turn! Go, go, go! Whoa! Good morning, everybody. So I have started taking up running, and the last time we were in North Carolina in Outer Banks, we actually had a gym nearby that I got a temporary week-long pass to. We're in Holden Beach this time, and there's no gym nearby. And I had the foresight to be like, okay, my current routine, I'm lifting 3 days a week, full body, and the other 3 days a week doing about 50 minutes or so cardio. And I decided that, I used to run. I should do some more running, did a little bit of research on it, see if this, there's that myth out there that, running is going to kill your gains, but this isn't real. So I bought me a pair of running shoes a couple weeks ago before this trip and was starting to run. But yeah, so I am trying not to, overdo it too much on this vacation because I've still got some progress to go yet. This is my third run on vacation yet here. First one was really good, ran about 4 miles. And the second one, not as far, it was the day after the first run. And I definitely was tired, definitely fatigued. I think the sunshine too has been getting to me a little bit here. So I took a rest day yesterday, but today I'm gonna take another run and hopefully go like 4 miles. Right now I'm starting, so I'm not doing like full blown straight 4 or 5 mile running. I'm running for about 10 minutes now and then 4 or 5 minutes off, and doing that 4 times. But I'm just kind of really enjoying this. Put on an audiobook when I do. Yeah, I feel much better on this vacation trip because I'm actually doing some form of cardio that allows me to be a little bit more free if I eat during the rest of the day. Whew, got it done. 61 minutes. Total distance 4.53 miles. Not a great pace. There was a decent amount of walking because it's just stinking hot and I'm still not quite a runner yet, but feeling good. Feeling warm, feeling sweaty.
Something that was really important for me too on this vacation was paying attention to my food. I still, ate a lot of food that I wanted, but I also paid attention to, the amount of calories. And honestly, I only went on 3 or 4 runs total for the entire time, but those 3 or 4 runs probably combined an additional extra 2,000 calories that I burned. Plus we're walking up to the beach. So I'm averaging maybe 10,000 to 12,000 steps a day most days, except for, you're driving in a car there and back. Over the span of time though, I was very nervous to look at my body weight when I left. So I left averaging about 187, 188. And I have been on vacation before where I go and then I get back and I'm like 195. I gain like 10 pounds. And some of that's water weight, some of it's the drive. The day you travel, you're gonna be heavier because you're just not moving a lot. But I really wanted this time to be the time where I enjoy my time, but also was careful and intentional with what I was choosing. So I'm happy to report, after weighing myself, I was very nervous Sunday morning when I got back, but I weighed myself.
Here we go. Moment of truth.
So anyway, I've started running again and I am enjoying it because I'm able to move and experience things and not just stay in the same place. Not that elliptical's bad, but having variety in your cardio is super important. And honestly, losing weight, gaining muscle, there's no point in it. I mean, there is a point because you need to be healthy, but you have to enjoy it. And being able to run or bike or play a sport, those are more fun than standing on an elliptical machine for the day and not going anywhere. So I'm liking running right now. It's not really impeding my ability to train, to do exercise, to lift, but we'll see. I might keep up with this. I might go back to doing elliptical, who knows? If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe and check me out on something, or just stick around and watch another video right over here. See you guys, peace.